Today, my client is Lisa. She's a 31-year-old female, and she is struggling with knowing her meaning in life. So today, we're going to try to use existentialism theory to see if we can help her out.
Hello, doctor.
Hey, Lisa.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm struggling just a little bit, but figuring it out.
Okay, so last time we talked about you weren't really sure about your meaning in life. Has anything happened this week, or what's your feelings like this week?
I just feel like I'm not doing anything productive. I feel like I'm just going through the motions, and when I die, no one's gonna know who I was or what I did in life, and it just makes me depressed to think about the fact that I'm just existing. I'm not actually doing anything with my life.
Okay, so I guess it's safe to say you don't like the direction.
Not even
of your life.
A little bit.
Okay. So are you pleased with who you are now and who you're becoming?
No, not at all. I think that I was happy with myself, and then, all my friends went back to school and got their master's degrees, and I'm just at home with my kids, and I don't really have a good job. I'm not really going anywhere in that, and so I just think that I'm going to stay this way forever.
So if you're confused about all of that, are you doing anything for clarity?
No, not really. I just kind of think about it, and it just makes me more depressed, and I just don't have time to do anything,
Okay.
So.
All right, so what type of things in your life are important to you?
Well, my kids obviously are important to me, and my husband, I want to be a good wife. And my job was important to me, but I've kind of reached that glass ceiling where I can't go further. So I just want to be somebody that my children and my husband can be proud of.
Okay, so you want to be a good mother, you want to be a good wife.
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of things do you think you need to do to be, like, what does that look like, being a good mother, being a good wife? What does that look like to you?
Just being somebody that my kids can look up to and be proud of, and I want to, contribute to the family for my husband and make his life a little easier. But I also want him to be proud of me, and I want him to, look at my accomplishments and be happy about those. So.
Okay. So what I want you to try to do and think about as you're trying to search for what your meaning in life is are the things that are truly important to you morally. Okay. So when you're talking about that you want to be a good mother, you want to be a good role model, I want you to try in your daily life to do things that work towards those goals.
Okay.
So therefore, if you are happy with being a good mother and being a good role model, then if you're doing those steps correctly, then while you're doing those, you're going to be able to be happy with yourself, therefore be able to be happy with the things that you're doing in your life.
Okay.
And so another thing I want to touch on that you talked about is you're scared that when you die that no one's going to be happy about you or happy about your thing. So another thing I want you to try to do is to think of death as a motivator.
Okay.
Instead of a negative. So try to think of death as being, when you die, you want your legacy or what you leave behind to your kids and whoever to be good. So you try to see death as positive, that, the saying is, you have two dates, your birth and your death, and then you got a dash in the middle. So make sure the dash counts.
Okay.
So I want you to try to see that more as a motivator instead of negatively.
Okay, I think I can do that. I think I can go home and maybe think of things I can do to start doing positive things and making myself a little bit happier. I can do that.
Okay, great. So next session, we're going to talk about what you've done to be more good wife and a good mother to your kids, and we'll see kind of how that affects and see if you got any more knowledge of how your meaning in life.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.